Dogs are intended to be one of man's best companions. There is not a pet in the world that can even come close to matching the love dogs have for their owners and respective families. But more than just love and loyalty, factors like protection matter too when choosing a dog for your home. We're about to introduce to you some of the best dogs that protect you at all costs. Like and subscribe if you love dogs. Let's get started. Starting at number 7 is the Great Dane. The majestic breed of a dog might mistake you for a violent one with its humongous looks, but it's as gentle as ever. Allow us to introduce you to who we know as the Apollo of dogs, and believe us when we say that this title really justifies everything the Great Dane features. Being of German ancestry, that in of itself shows that they indeed have some strong features. This breed is one that has existed for several centuries. The reason these dogs were so diligently bred is for the sole purpose that they would be wonderful guard dogs. And these dogs definitely do guard us with their lives. Not that we want our dogs to have to give their lives for us, but the point is that if it comes to that, then this breed will do that without hesitating for even a second. So if there's one breed that can definitely be tagged as a protector, it's the Great Danes. These majestic canines that weigh about 175 pounds and 32 inches in height reach adulthood and have an estimated bite force of around 238 psi. Another very remarkable quality of this breed is their loyalty to their families. If you're looking for a dog that is not just chasing every little high they get or every person they find interesting, it's definitely this breed you should go for. Their loyalty is indeed one of their best qualities, so you can be sure that they won't go chasing after strangers. These are dogs with a goal in mind. They protect and will do whatever it takes to do so. All you gotta do is give them a little training in these important aspects, and you're good to go. And number 6 is the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Known for ages as a breed of impeccable hunters, the Rhodesian Ridgeback has been used since time immemorial, even to hunt down the kings of the jungle, lions. This alone should tell you how good they are as predators, especially considering their bite force of 200 to 400 psi. But don't be fooled by their beastly hunting habits, as you'll be surprised to find out that the Ridgeback is indeed a very loving and gentle companion to the family they belong to. However, their calm and affectionate nature remains exceptional only to their family. So if anyone dares to trespass and harm the family that this 85-pound canine belongs to, it's over for them. These dogs are brilliant and love being family dogs. With a little training and proper physical exercise, you won't need anything more to keep watch over your house. The Ridgeback, being an aggressive dog with the best hunting instincts, is definitely going to need a good amount of ground to run around and be itself. Once tamed well, these dogs are even well behaved enough to differentiate an intruder from a good person. Even children are safe around Ridgebacks, if they've achieved a good amount of training. And number 5 is the Doberman Pinscher. If there's a dog who we'd consider intelligence to be their strong suit, then there's no doubt that it would be the Doberman Pinscher. This 70 to 100 pound dog may have several wonderful qualities, but nothing as remarkable as their smartness. A Doberman's protective nature and loyalty are traits that are only an addition to the brilliance they possess. Their guard dog instincts are just in their blood, and they will not hesitate to take charge against any intruder that threatens their family with their promising bite force of 305 pounds per square inch. Again, like most dogs in this list, Dobermans too are kind and affectionate to their families and make one of the best play pals. They love having fun with their families, and it is a joy to them to be let to run and play. Something very unique about this dog is that they're very lovely to carry around during vacations. They stick to their manners and don't cause trouble at all. These dogs truly possess a range of wonderful traits, and the best being their brilliance and their will to protect their family, no matter what the cost is. It is indeed true when people say nothing matches the loyalty of a dog. The same breed of dogs that have the fiercest reactions to strangers have the most lovely and affectionate, passionate personalities around babies. Doesn't that make them just the perfect family/guard dog? But nevertheless, there are certain things that you might want to pay attention to if you're deciding to get a Doberman. While all breeds have impeccable traits, you might want to make sure that your dog wasn't bred from a bunch of fighter lines, as they wouldn't be ideal choice for a home. And number 4, we have Rottweilers. Rottweilers are defined as dogs on the more aggressive side, but they make great companions to human beings once tamed and trained well. Contrary to what people assume of them, these dogs are quite the loving bunch, and they just love being affectionate and attentive to their masters or homes. However, Rottweilers are severely indifferent to strangers or people that they are super unfamiliar with. The 95 to 135 pound canine can be excessively aggressive, which may be seen as both a strong suit and its weakness. By strong suit, we mean they give out stares and growls of aggression at anyone who dares to hurt their family, while on the other hand, their playful aggression could definitely be a task in itself to deal with. So if you're looking for a dog scary enough to drive intruders away, it's definitely a Rottweiler. However, a Rottweiler must be trained well in order to bring out its best qualities, or you'll just be dealing with a very unmanageable and violent, yet playful family dog, especially owing to their bite force of 328 psi. Number 3 on our list is the Bull Mastiff. Now, if there was one word to describe Bull Mastiffs, it would be their strength. These dogs have insane protection instincts and impeccable physical strength, and of course their loyalty is undoubtedly unquestionable. These dogs are very loving towards the family they belong to, including kids and even other pets. They absolutely love indulging in little playtime and boast some of the most heartwarming moments when interacting with their pack. If they happen to encounter threats of an attacker, intruder, or any sort of danger, this 120-pound dog will prioritize protecting their owners above everything else and defend them without even having to think twice. These dogs are a lot less aggressive than most and are not prone to biting or showing unmanageable aggressive behavior, but can very efficiently deter intruders or restrict their movements thanks to their assertiveness and huge size. Nevertheless, they do have quite a remarkable bite force of 556 psi. And number 2 is the Cane Corso. Now allow us to introduce you to another very smart and alert breed of dog, the Cane Corsos. These wonderful dog breeds are incredibly brilliant, very manageable if trained well, and hardcore protectors. The history of this breed dates back to the ancient Roman times. Why are they called Cane Corsos, you may ask? It's an interesting name indeed. This breed's name translates to bodyguard dog in Latin, and they do a great job at justifying the name too. Speaking of how big these dogs are, an adult Cane Corso typically weighs over 100 pounds, and their majestic stature is one of the main reasons they are such wonderful defense dogs. Another wonderful characteristic these dogs possess is that they are eager to please and incredibly loyal, but at the same time, they can also be intensely assertive and may very inadvertently dominate an inexperienced owner. So take that as a warning to keep your dog trained, or that bite force of 700 psi might be used against you. Just a little bit of proper socialization, a good amount of training, and a very dedicated owner prepared for a professional bodyguard-like relationship are essential for Cane Corsos. And at number 1 on our list is the Giant Schnauzer. These dogs are very small, only 65 to 90 pounds to be exact, or it can be considered miniature canines. But don't let their size deceive you, as they can do one heck of a job as protectors. These dogs are as brilliant as you would require them to be, extremely powerful, and of course possess the trait we love about dogs the most, their loyalty. These little canines do need a lot of training in order to get them to reach their true potential as protectors and family dogs. Mental stimulation too is a very important factor that without it, you probably won't be able to manage them very well. With a large backyard to play in and proper mental and physical training, these dogs are perfect to keep at home as pets and very trustworthy when it comes to the safety and well-being of the house and their owners. They absolutely love being walked to the park and are indeed very playful. Owing to their small size, you find that children absolutely love this breed to the core, and can even give the dog a piggyback ride. It is indeed a joy to the owner of a Giant Schnauzer. It is yet another wonderful dog breed with a balance of affection and fierceness. Speaking of fierceness, these dogs have a notable bite force of 500 psi. They will not hesitate to fight back if their beloved owner is in trouble, making them a perfect addition to your home. So which one of these do you like the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want a powerful and fearless dog, then you must look at these 10 ultimate police dog breeds.